Hi everyone, Drew with Drew Talks. So the election is over, kind of, and just following the results. And I know everyone's focused on what's happening nationally with the presidential race, but for me, what's happening locally is something I want to talk about today. So I've spoken a lot about the mask mandate that's happening in Montana. And for those of you who don't know, here's how it works. The governor ordered that all the businesses have to follow these mandated rules he decreed into place, such as forcing all their customers to wear masks. If they do not do this, he has given the federal funding that was supposed to go to stimulate the businesses during this crisis, the CARES Act. He has given that money over to the county health boards for them to be able to prosecute, fine, and close down these businesses that are not enforcing his mandate up to the specifications that they require, which is pretty tragic because it pits us against each other and keeps them out of the line of fire. So businesses have someone standing at the door. They tell you you have to wear a mask. It's caused confrontation. People are stressed anyway. I don't know why you would think you need to put all of these regular citizens in jeopardy when you have such a stressed out population right now. It's very heartless and inconsiderate. And if you say anything, they'll say that you're just you should just die of COVID, I guess. I don't know. It's absolutely awful. They also developed a snitch line where you can take pictures of people not wearing masks and turn them in. I was at a church where there was one masked couple and they were taking pictures of everyone that wasn't wearing them. I can only think of one reason why they would be doing that. So that's where we're standing in Montana right now. And that's probably why our governor in his race for Senate got creamed. He lost pretty badly. So we only have to deal with him for a few more months. Then we have a new governor coming in, Gianforte. We'll see if he actually does half of the things I'm hoping he does. Starting with letting go of all of these mandated emergency powers, not necessary. And I know everyone's going to say they are necessary because we're overwhelmed with COVID. You want to see my opinion on the COVID crisis, on all the masking, all that stuff, you can go back through my videos. This particular video is directed towards business owners. So years ago, my husband and I decided we wanted to start a business. It was a dream of ours. We saved up, saved up, saved up. We saved up thousands. We pinched pennies. We lived in small apartments. We did everything we had to do because we wanted to go into business without going into debt. And we did it. We started a business last November, so a year ago in 2019, and then we went full-time a month later. It's been a bad year to start a business, but we've been doing just fine. So we are business owners. We understand what it means to invest time and years and dedication into wanting something to work. That being said, we also understand that our customers are not privileged to use our services. We are privileged to have their business. They could go somewhere else just as easily. So our relationship with our consumers, our customers, is kind of like walking a fine line. You serve, you provide high quality work, and you are not rude or belligerent or pushy at all. Because the great thing about a free market is if you are any of those things, they could very easily go somewhere else. And that is my message to businesses. I know you're afraid of the health boards, and they are closing down businesses. But here's the thing. If the health board doesn't shut you down because you are complying and bullying the consumer, you're going to go out of business anyway because nobody's going to want to come back to your store. Now I know there's some little far-leaning Marxist left niches, businesses that will always have the support of the elite class. But businesses like, how about Goodwill? that would be an interesting example of one that has gone off the rails enforcing this mask mandate. The Helena Goodwill has a reputation now of calling the police when people don't wear masks. Now, I don't know all the stories, but I'll tell you where I don't want to go shop. Someplace where they're calling the police. I don't want to go into a store where the police are storming in there. It really ruins the whole experience for me. It also makes me not want to donate to Goodwill, which I have in the past. In fact, if you could see behind me in my room right now, it is like full of stuff that I am selling online. Not because I'm some sort of hoarder, but because I just did it like a cleanse of all my closets. So my shop and my room are full of stuff I'm selling online. I would have rather taken it down to Goodwill, but for some reason, it's just not appealing when they're doing that. I had to switch the coffee shop I go to because they wanted you to wear a mask to go sit at the table where you could then take off your mask. It seems like theater medicine, and I don't want to participate in it. I do not want to participate in a lie. I know Walmart in town, let's be honest. People like me shop at Walmart, okay? All the people who are in this overclass, they're at places like Trader Joe's or, you know, some with the soy-free lattes or someplace like that. Walmart is like blue collar, lower class, and I know this is generally speaking, other people go to Walmart, but a lot of these people who are in the overclass, who are doing the high five, stay home, save lives, work from home, don't have to wear the mask 8 hours a day like all the employees at Walmart, they're not shopping there that much. So anyway, the Walmart here in Helena, other Walmarts have kind of become, you know, they still say they have the mask mandate, but they're not going to throw you out if you don't wear it. The day after election, Walmart here went nuts. They are enforcing the mask, like they stop you. They stand in your way at the door, and they're not going to let you in without one, which is really interesting. Now, I am not coming down on the employees of Walmart because I love them. I have shopped regularly at Walmart for 3 years, like one time every week. This is my main store. And it's just hilarious they've become the mask police when most people don't even wear clothes in there. I mean, I'm just saying, Walmart, getting a little pretentious for no reason there. But my whole point is with online options, with other store options, you are competing for consumers. They do not owe you anything. You are not a charity case. If you want consumers, you need to not berate adults at the door, put a sour taste in their mouth. Is that going to make them want to come back to that store? Or will they avoid it? I know I'm avoiding shopping. I think other people are too. This economic downturn we're going into, part of the reason your business may struggle is if you are standing at the door and you have a little tyrant on a power trip telling everyone, you have to wear a mask or get out of here, we don't want your business. I just don't think that's the way the free market works. And I thank God we have other options. And God bless the businesses that are brave enough to say, you know what, Health Board, you don't pay my bills. My customers do. And if I chase them all away with your idiotic threats, I'm just not going to have a business anyway. And so that's what I have to say about that. I'm sure a lot of people are going to dislike this. I'm just done caring. So anyway, like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment. You can even dislike this. I'm getting kind of used to that. But anyway, I just wanted to send out a message, and this is coming from someone who owns her own business and someone who is a consumer. If you harass me, I'm not gonna want to come back. Okay, I don't want to go into a business that's telling me my daughters belong in a burqa in order to be acceptable there. I don't want to go someplace that's telling my little girls that They have zero bodily autonomy if it comes up against the convenience of someone else. What they're asking us to do is wrong. The reasoning behind it does not make it right. You have zero rights to someone else's body like this. Okay? And I know some people use the analogy of, oh, it's like wearing a condom when you have sex. We're not having sex. I'm standing behind you in the grocery store checkout line. This is a bad analogy that makes no sense. Don't ever use that again. Don't mention that this is like having sex. There is nothing like that. So anyway, all right, so thanks, guys.